Welcome back to another episode of the Vulgarians podcast. Today we have a special guest with us. Michael.
Hey!
How's it going?
It's going very well. How are you?
What brings you in today?
Man, I'm here to learn about different topics, different conspiracies.
Don't fucking lie. You're here to learn about bullshit.
Hey,
Bullshit and fantasies.
nobody addressed you yet.
Oh, let me be quiet. Okay, let me get out of here.
All right. So, Michael, you have a podcast.
I do. It's called Murphy's Podcast. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. We're going to be streaming on all streaming platforms, and we have a YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, it'd be much appreciated.
Sweet. So, he doesn't have when's your first episode come out?
I'm aiming for April 13th. If not, It'll be the week after.
Right on. So, let's get into the history of me and you.
Let's do it.
So, we actually met through being club promoters.
Yes, sir.
For different companies.
Yep.
So, yeah, we were responsible for, I'd probably say, at least 60% of the partying done in Myrtle Beach.
Agreed. From 2009, 2008? 2008?
Yeah, something like
when
that.
When was that? Through probably 2011?
I started 2011.
Okay.
And went till about 2014. And then I was like, my liver hurts. I got to stop.
Oh, yeah. Dude, first time I met you was in Kono Lounge. Originally, it was called Tunnel. You walk in through this tunnel, and it's this giant nightclub. And first time I met you, I was hammered drunk. And I walk up to you. I remember we locked on. I was like, oh, wait, I think I know you. You're like, yeah, I think I know you. We dapped it up. Like, oh, Eric Weiner. You're my competition. You're like, yeah, man, you want a drink? I'm like, yeah. That's the first time I met you.
And that's how I've done it, always. Who wants a drink? So, I know we both probably have some crazy-ass fucking stories.
Yes, sir, we do.
What is the craziest promotion shit you've had?
The craziest?
Yeah.
Probably, I would have to say, I was 17. We first started this company, I was 17 years old. Not only were we not allowed to be in these clubs, we were getting in these clubs, getting VIP to these clubs. They were bringing us bottles, so we were bringing them business. Man, back in the day, I was a horny little freak. Girls everywhere, taking their tops off.
Hell fucking yeah, dude.
Man,
did a lot of them sound like this?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I drink vodka. I don't care.
Quite a few, if not most of them, definitely at least half. Man, there were some freaks back in the day. You know, luckily, I settled down with a nice girl at the time, and I stayed out of that sex scene. But man, Myrtle Beach is...
So you never, fucked a chick in the back of the club or anything, right?
I got head in the park a lot. That was
there
from
you
my
go.
Girlfriend. Yeah.
There you go. I know a couple other promoters that used to like to fuck them in the back of the club.
I hear some other promoters used to like to fuck them in the back of a preschool, but we're not going to name names here.
That's fucked up.
Shit.
We're not going to name any names here. He's a cool guy.
That's not what we're about here.
He's a cool guy. But yeah, man, it was a wild time. A wild time, man. It was a big blur. You know, I remember the worst time I had. I chugged Everclear and tried to do a backflip into a pile of trash. Not my proudest moment. And I'm glad it happened. I learned from it. Built some really good relationships from it. It was a good time.
Head injuries?
Injuries?
No, head injuries.
Probably from the drinking, less from the backflip.
Oh, so liver injuries.
Yeah.
No, I've had some injuries. One of my worst experiences when I first started. Mm-hmm. And your boy was drinking $2 vodka waters at House of Blues for senior week. Oh, yeah. $40 later, and a bunch of beads being passed out. I was standing on the railing between the stage and the crowd.
Oh, shit.
Tossing beads.
Whew.
And I just slipped.
Oh no!
crack my head on the fucking railing, and land fully on my ankle. And I'm just dragging my ankle out like a zombie as I make my way to the parking lot, and Beach Monkey was just like, dude, you just got up and left.
Dude.
I was walking around, my fucking ankle was swollen the size of a goddamn grapefruit for 3 weeks.
Oh, I think I actually remember you telling me about that story. Man, those were some crazy times.
Dude, I'm lucky to be alive.
Absolutely.
I got myself into some really fucking just weird situations that I probably can't go over on this podcast.
That's a weird industry to be in. Club promotion? Because not only are you promoting for nightlife, but you're there from the hours of 10 p.m. to 3, sometimes 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah. And the shit you see, whether it be out in the parking lot or just in the shadows of what's going on, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like, I just walked in, like, one of the most fucked up things I've seen was I walked into a club there, and I'd never been there before. It's a club it's a Russian-owned club that's only open from 2 a.m. to, like, 6 a.m.
Ta?
Yeah. So I walk in, and it's right next to what used to be a gay bar. So it would be hot Russian chicks that were here for the summer on work, like, releases or some shit. And then, like, a bunch of gay dudes that snuck over after, too, when the bar closed. So it's like, what the fuck am I walking into? So I go to the men's bathroom. There's a dude blowing a guy in the bathroom and another guy doing coke off the top of the toilet. And I have to, like, the urinal's not usable.
Right.
There's, like, literally a dude getting his dick sucked at the urinal.
Man, gay guys know how to party, though.
So I have to wait for this dude to clean the coke off the top of the toilet to fucking take a leak.
Shit.
It was fucking insane, man.
They get down. I remember one story. I love the story about you. We were out in the parking lot one day. We were smoking a cigarette. There was this chick bending over in this car way down.
Oh, fuck.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. There's this chick bending over in her car, putting groceries in or whatever she was doing. Eric's like, man, look at this girl. Damn, look at that ass. I'm like, yeah, dude, looks pretty good. I'm like, looking at this girl. She gets out of the car. It's a man.
Oh
It's a
my
fucking
God.
dude.
It's a fucking guy. I'm like, oh, dude,
Yeah,
we're so
it's
good.
it's a very it's a fucking tranny, man. Like,
Dude, it looked like a girl. It
yeah,
looked like
like
a chick.
from behind.
In our defense, it looked like a female.
All right. So this is when we worked for a shoe company at the mall.
Okay.
So we're sitting out back smoking, just bullshitting because we're making fucking high schoolers do our entire workload.
Facts.
Yeah.
So we're set out, and apparently this person works for the Forever 21 at the mall in Wilmington.
I'm not surprised.
Yep.
Yeah. So the clothing is female.
Yeah.
So using context clues, I'm just like, oh, that's a fucking chick. No, I was fucking wrong.
Well, you were wrong.
I
You
was-
were dead fucking wrong.
I was
It's
so
an easy
wrong.
mistake. It's an easy mistake to make.
Especially in this
Trying
day
to
and
be
age
shitty
where,
as your face.
dude, especially in this day and age when, like, everybody's non-binary or you got to check their pronouns and shit. Like, nobody wants to claim male or female.
Yeah.
I saw a really funny Hard Times post that was like, only males or females have contracted the coronavirus. So I think it was like,
If you're non-binary, you
yeah,
should be
if you're
good.
if you're non-binary, you're totally good.
What the fuck?
Man, it's a good time to be non-binary.
They've like
No
added
fucking
that
shit.
to like when you sign up for stuff like Spotify and like iTunes and shit. Well, not iTunes. What is Apple Music?
It was Spotify.
I'm just using that as the example.
Yeah, because we signed your kid up for Spotify the
Yeah,
other
and asked him
day.
if he was male, female, or but non-binary. Because what does that mean?
Right.
And like, where do you go with that? Like, I don't know. You're male, and he's like, "What does the non-binary shit mean?" And I'm like, "You don't
You'll
worry
learn it
about
when you're older when
Yeah,
you
don't
see it
worry
on
about
a
it.
poster on your high school wall.
Yeah. How do you explain that to children now? How
Well,
do you
they
explain that?
like to jam it down their fucking throat.
Right.
Yeah, they do. You got what trainees doing like story time hour at like
Yeah.
libraries and shit, and then you've got like my kid is 9. He has no interest in any of that shit.
Right.
Like, what does that even mean? How am I supposed to explain that to somebody?
Look,
like,
I've said it before. There's nothing wrong with a feminine penis, but let's not show a feminine penis to an 8-year-old.
fucking for real.
Yeah.
Like,
How are you supposed to?
it's fucking nuts.
So I'm going to go back to the stuff that Murph just like told. Did you feel some type of way about yourself? You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Nope, not at all.
Were you embarrassed? Were you concerned?
I was confused.
For half a second, I was confused there. I was like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, let's just put it this way. There was like 4 of us there.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that noticed it. So instantly I caught the
it's
heat
all
for the
on you.
noticing.
Oh, it's all on you.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, look at that fucking ass over there in the skirt.
Hey, he had a nice ass, man.
Yeah, it was a dude with, I mean, he was doing squats, bro. Like,
he was just wearing girl pants. Like,
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, no, was it pants? I thought it was a skirt.
I don't remember, man. This was 6 years
Yeah, I
ago.
don't
Are you trying to
fucking.
block this out?
I mean, I
trying.
definitely have
It was a traumatic experience.
a transmatic experience.
That was a good one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Man, it happens, though. It's an easy mistake to make.
I do that like at the drive-thrus and stuff. I'm like, "Thank you, sir," and they're like, "No, bro." Like they're like some chick. Like I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Was this at Starbucks? That's
No.
like their training ground.
No, this is at Taco Bell, so it was kind
Oh,
of like
Jesus.
off into another ground.
Ugh.
I was like, "Thank you, sir," and she was like sounded like me. She was like, "Do you want any fire hot sauce or Diablo sauce?"
Your monotone has betrayed you.
There's this,
Go ahead.
There's this girl I used to not work out with. She used to go to my gym, and I would see her around and be like, "What's up? Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you?" And she had a shaved head, so I kind of figured she was a little transy on, whatever you call it. And I remember I felt so self-conscious. One time I walk up to her, I'm like, "Hey, what's up, girl?" So awkward. Like, how do you, like, it's just a normal react. Like, "Hey, what's up? What's up, girl? What's up, dude? What's going on?"
Where you fucked up is where you hesitated.
I know.
You should have just leaned into
I
it.
should have just committed.
That's what I do.
You have to,
Committed.
because you probably could have fucked a bald chick.
Dude, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it, but I feel like if I did it, I would feel like I'm fucking a dude with a vagina, and I'm not into that.
I mean, use
You're
your
not-
dick
you're
like
not-
the magic eraser and fucking clean that pussy.
You're not into Buck Angel? What do you mean you're not into Buck
I'll
Angel?
pass. I will pass.
You don't want to fuck a dude with a pussy?
I'm good. Maybe if I was...
I don't know, man.
30 beers in.
Dude, I've seen some bald chicks, like the chicks that are like trying to fuck black guys that have shaved their heads,
Yeah.
with some huge ass fucking cans.
What's her name? Ruby Rose? Is that her name? Chick off of Orange is the New Black?
Well, I know Amber Rose is another one that
Dude,
shaves her
she
fucking...
looks good too. Hell
Well,
yeah.
not after that shitty face tattoo.
Oh my god, no!
What
Why did she
man
do
talked her
that?
into that?
Dude,
Why did she do that?
she's a fucking idiot.
Oh my god. Is that her trying to remain relevant?
I think so. Like, she hasn't been relevant since she fucked Kanye.
That's a good point. Yeah, she married
Wiz,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, that's
Had
right.
a kid with him, right?
That's right. Bash, right? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah, dude, that's a commitment. A face tat? Dude, I'm covered in tats. But I will never commit to a face tattoo.
I mean, Mike Tyson
Well, they
has
all
been
look
making
like
his entire
shit.
name off that shit. So, I mean, I can't really fault her in that.
Mike Tyson's face tattoo is because his goddamn head is dented in from getting
Right.
hit so fucking hard.
Yeah,
Right.
he's got that cauliflower ear
That,
going on.
that brings like attention off of the gigantic dent in his skull.
And he's actually crazy. He's been in a psych ward. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're crazy, bro. All right, get a face tattoo because
Yeah.
you're legitimately insane.
Is he the Tiger King? Because doesn't he own like a tiger?
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
he gave his tiger to somebody.
I don't know.
Maybe.
He had one, didn't he?
It couldn't have been
Carol fucking Baskins.
Carol fucking Baskins.
No, I'm with you, dude. I would never, like, face tattoo? Nah.
Come on. What are you doing?
There's a girl I worked with at Vans that had a face tattoo, like several face tattoos, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Come on.
Like, it turns out she was like in and out of fucking rehabs and shit. So, I mean, that was par for the course.
Oh, whatever, dude. It looks.
What the fuck do they call those prison tats? Like stick and
Stick and
Stick and
pokes.
pokes.
stick and
Yeah.
pokes. That's what all her face tattoos look like. It was like beautiful over one eye and like sunshine over the other. And I was like,
God.
you look fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Well, let's be real. Eventually, you're not going to be beautiful anymore. You're going to hit a certain age and you're not. And then it's kind of a play on words like, oh, you're beautiful, but you're a little older now.
Well, the plan is to OD by 27.
That is the plan, right?
Yeah, because then you die young and the face
27 club.
tattoos, you don't look stupid ananymore.
Do you follow Snake Pit on Instagram?
Never heard of it.
I know I'm giving out like a free shout out, but go follow Snake Pit, Snake_Pit on
Say less.
Instagram. The tattoos that these people get are like, they're like the most obscene, and they're done really well, some of them. And it's like a girl like squirting and it looks really
Nice.
good, and like there's like a fucking throbbing dick and it looks really good, but that's what that reminded me of. Like these shitty tattoos that people get.
I've always wondered, if I'm going to prison for life, I will get a girl on my thigh or something to look at.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not getting any raunchy tattoos.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to get enough swastikas once you're there.
Oh my goodness. Like,
You get all the free tattoos you want, dude.
I mean, dude, you can do it. You can just like, they'll be like, all right, I'll tattoo you today.
I mean,
I'll tattoo you in like an hour with a fucking big pen
And a melted down comb.
and an electric toothbrush. I got you, dude.
if you have life in prison, you have to commit at that point. Right?
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
fuck it. Like, how much worse can it get?
If you're in prison, you have to commit, period. Like,
Yeah.
it's not jail. Like, even if you're in there for 3 years, it's like, if you don't want to get raped and be made a girl every night, then you're going to have to be a Nazi.
My biggest fear. Holy shit. And people do it every day. There's thousands of people that do that and live that every single day. That's
It's
terrifying.
like, hey, this guy's respected the Aryan Brotherhood. We need you to stab him in the shower.
I would rather join like a Mexican or black gang. Honestly, if I went to jail, man, there's some crazy white people out there. Like some Russian, big ass Russian dudes. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I feel more comfortable around black people, Hispanic dude. Like, nah, man.
Man, if I'm going to go to prison, I want to go to Club Fed. Like, I want to go for like white collar crime, not blue collar
Right.
crime.
Facts. Big facts.
Where you can play tennis.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Like, Epstein went to prison and he like ran a business out of like a shell business in Florida out of the prison.
Oh, fuck.
Like, I want to be able to live my everyday life, but under the supervision of the police.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein status right there.
Yeah, well, he's got corona
I
now.
know he's self-isolated, right?
Yeah.
Man, dude's chilling right now. Good for him.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
not good
Hillary's
for him.
not even going to have to try to take him out.
I know, right?
They'll just let him drown in his own fluids.
He's not going to commit suicide.
Nah.
Man.
Aw, man, he's in a stationary position.
Fucking Hillary created the coronavirus just to take out Harvey
What
Weinstein.
if that was her mission?
I wish I could say I was surprised by that. I really would.
I mean, she looks just like...
Carol fucking Baskin.
No, you're right. The crazy eyes. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
it's the crazy white eyes.
Never
Is
thought
it-
about
Is
it.
it the crazy eyes and the blonde hair? That's what it really just sets it off for
Yeah.
me.
It's the Karen cut.
Yeah, I mean, I love the documentary that she put out on... I think I've referenced this before in the podcast, but I really don't care.
Fuck it.
They, Hillary Clinton put out a podcast, or not a podcast, a documentary on Hulu, where, like, she interviews, like, somebody interviews Bill, and he's like, I just was fucking Monica to relieve stress. Fucking,
I get it.
I needed 10, and he, like, fucks up and says, like, he's starting to say months of stress relief, but
Yeah.
he, like, corrects himself and says, I just needed that 10 minutes of stress relief.
I get it 100%. Married to a woman like that, it's the most evil person in the world,
Well,
right?
you know she probably, licks cunt. So
Yeah. Definitely.
You really think that's what she does?
She probably goes both ways.
I would say she probably fucks more women than dudes.
It's like a power thing, right? It's like a power trip.
Does
Yeah,
she have
well-
like a wall of fucking testicles?
well, we know
up on
she
her
fucks
fucking
children.
inner- Oh,
we know the Clintons fuck children.
yeah.
Just because, Bill's been on the jet 26 times on record.
All right, let's break it down, right? Let's break that down. If I'm a pedophile, which I'm not, let's be clear. if I'm a pedophile, are you gonna, and you know I'm a pedophile, are you gonna really fly on my private jet 26 times?
Bring me 15 hookers now and get the drugs ready and take me to Private Island.
I don't know, Murphy.
I don't think, if I know a pedophile and I know he's a convicted pedo, I'm not gonna be hanging out with that dude.
Nah, dude.
No, I don't care
No.
what he has to offer. I don't, no.
Well, a lot of people think he was like a Mossad asset or a CIA asset because he came out of nowhere. He had a shitload of money overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Was like a fucking
I mean, it's
hedge
amazing what
fund
money
manager.
buys you.
It's
Money
crazy.
buys you fucking power. I mean, it really does.
He was the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
He was the Kid Fuck Island gatekeeper.
You know, it'd be an interesting theory, like seeing like was Epstein around when the whole Monica thing went down and how that fucked him when he like had to resign.
No pun intended.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that was even.
Was
an
that
issue.
before it?
No, because the Clinton Foundation was it. That's really what fueled the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like them going down there after what was it, an earthquake in Haiti? It was an earthquake or a tsunami.
It
in
was
Haiti?
it was an earthquake, right? Right? Isn't that
I'm
what it
not
was?
sure. I have no idea.
We'll have to
Either
fact
way, it
check
was
on
a
that
natural
shit.
disaster that
Yeah,
happened
there
in
you go.
Haiti. And apparently, like, the Clinton Foundation built, like, 4 fucking houses and took in, like, metric shit tons of money. I don't have a figure in front of me right
They were
now.
like donating.
Yeah,
like-
because people were donating to this relief fund.
Yeah.
And the Clintons fucking, like, the Clinton Foundation just kept the money and was like, we did our charity work. We built 3 houses.
That's insane, dude. Man, have you guys seen Oprah's and Ellen DeGeneres' comments on Twitter or Instagram?
No.
Lately.
Dude, go take a look, people, because they're looking a little funny. Looking a
What,
little
like
funny.
Oprah, like
Some pedo, child, human trafficking
if what
comments.
Oprah and Ellen?
Yo.
Dude, but Ellen,
Ellen was like that underage bush, too, man.
I could see Oprah. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
Ellen, I
everybody-
could because she
all right,
does have like young kids on her fucking show
And
and,
she was
shit.
best friends with John
Yeah.
John the Baptist, John the Baptist, right? And he was found of like sexual
Yep.
mischievous deeds, right?
All right. So, whatever happened? Did any of us watch the Corey Feldman documentary?
Dude, I didn't know where to find it.
I couldn't find the fucking thing.
No, I couldn't either. I
It
didn't
only
watch
aired
it with you.
It only aired one time, from what I hear.
Yeah, and you had to buy like a fucking press docket to watch the fucking
Exactly.
thing, and you never heard of it again.
Exactly.
Probably because they fucking ripped that shit.
Yeah.
They ripped that shit down. They're like, if he's gonna put this out, like we're gonna fucking
We're
ruin
ruined.
him. Yeah,
Yep.
we're ruined.
Yep.
We're gonna
but
ruin.
Let's be honest though. Did he really have a major career to begin with?
In the early '90s and late '80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. But
Yeah.
after that, I haven't heard
But
about
you
him
know,
until
you
this.
had Corey Haim getting. Well, I don't know,
Are
man.
you talking about beyond
Yeah,
what he was already doing?
right.
I hear ya.
I don't know, man.
Probably,
He-
I mean, like that's something
been-
really hard to even explain like that. But my thing is like, if you get fucked up that early in life, like
Facts.
what the fuck is gonna happen to you? You ain't gonna be able
Exactly.
to fucking do anything. You're just gonna be fucked up in the head.
It's scary, man.
Because the first thing you're going to turn to is like some kind of escape. And you're going to want to go like fucking drugs or alcohol or
Yep.
fucking like women or some kind of like quick
vice.
release that's going to make you happy. And like, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he.
It's kind of beyond that though, because he did do a movie a few years ago, and he did have a performance on Good Morning America that was
I've seen that.
cringy at best.
I think he's mentally fucked.
But
Yeah.
A Tale of Two Corys. If you haven't watched A Tale of Two Corys, it is the fucking most insane shit.
oh, God.
Because Corey Feldman's just getting top from all these hot female Hollywood producers. And Corey Haim's just getting boofed in a fucking trailer. So some dude's like, come on, don't you want to be in the boys club, Corey?
Oh, shit.
And Corey Feldman's like sitting there with a female producer. Oh, I know you want this part, right? And he's like getting sucked off at like 14.
Got Weinstein.
I mean, reverse Weinstein, yeah.
Yeah, no, he absolutely did.
Dead ass.
Reverse.
I mean, but Feldman looked like, you know, he's getting top from all these like high-end Hollywood agents, and Haim's getting ass fucked, and he's not allowed to like defend himself from the shit.
Jesus, man. That's a dark fucking road, right? All for what? All for fame and a little bit of money?
I mean, I've talked about it a couple times. I talked about it on Brass Tacks, an episode I did with him. But like, I played the whole like trailer. I won't do that here because it's just been on the show before. But check out A Tale of Two Corys. It's fucking absurd.
I'll have to go watch this. I haven't
Absolutely.
seen it either.
Yeah,
so
me
it makes
either.
me feel any better. I'm like blown away just in the descriptive that Eric's giving me right now.
Man, it's scary because that's the one that we've kind of heard about.
Yeah.
How many things like this have happened that we've never heard of?
Well, go ahead.
The crazy thing with that is there's been a couple attempts on Corey Feldman's life.
Yep.
Leading up to this big documentary that he was putting out. Mm-hmm. But he also has been like accused of some shady behavior with women. Mm-hmm. Like when he had his band Corey Feldman and the Angels.
Sick.
Yeah, he comes out looking like a fucking alcoholic Skrillex in his mid-40s.
Hell yeah.
It got these like bitches with angel wings like glued to him behind him.
What the fuck?
Apparently those girls are on a very strict diet of like 1,200 calories a day and all this crazy shit. He runs like a sex cult in his house.
So he's like Doc Angle.
Doc Antle? Yes.
Yeah, Antle.
Not,
Sorry.
Not Doc Angle or
No,
Buck
go ahead and give me
Angel.
the-
Yeah, you know what? You earned this.
You stupid white bitch.
Love it.
Yeah, you fucking earned that one.
I will take that one willingly.
You
and
take your L and
I will. I'll take the L on that one.
That's hilarious, man.
There's
So-
another one that like took Kesha. Didn't she have like a whole thing with her producer where he was like
Yeah.
sexually assaulting her or something? I gotta even fucking know. There was like it was like took into court and then she got all fucking teary eyed about it and then wrote an entire album about fucking.
well, a bunch of producers were like, "We'll give you things to do songs to, so you can get out of your contract or some shit."
Yeah. She couldn't get out of her contract. Like when she went into court with him, like he was like, "Nah, fuck you, bitch. Like I make too much fucking money off of you.
Big facts.
You're like the like thing that people idolize and shit." And I think that she kind of had a like wake up moment because like even on like Instagram and Twitter, like she's not doing the same shit she was like fucking 10 years ago. Like she was like
Right.
Jack Daniels and fucking getting naked in front of guys and ooh look at my titties and fuck.
Man, it's crazy how many people get molested, get sexually assaulted, and you don't know about it because people are either embarrassed to tell you, or these famous celebrities it happens to, and later on, next thing you know, they're dancing with chicks with 1,200 calorie diets with angel wings. Like, it's like the chicken of the egg theory, right? Chicken or the egg. So, if Corey never got molested, would he grow to be that person?
Well, that's a big thing. Is like a continuation of being a predator.
Exactly.
You see that a lot with like Catholic altar boys.
Exactly. Yep.
They get molested, then they go through the process, become a priest, then they molest.
Yep.
It's like a cycle of violence
Because
that just can't stop.
think it's right. Because they're like, oh, this was done to me. I need to do this to somebody else. Right?
Exactly.
Is that
It's
what
not like
it
that
is?
Tool song, "Prison Sex."
You know.
Man, it gets dark, man. It's crazy there's that in the world. Like, I've never experienced that, but I've heard about that. I hear about that, and it's like, that's out there. That
Well, I
happens.
mean, honestly, there's a ton of people that have been molested that don't even know they've been molested.
Yeah.
you like suppress that shit. Right?
Yeah, that's like a traumatic experience that your mind protects you from.
That's a whole separate rabbit hole. You know, like,
Dude.
have I been molested? I just don't remember it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Fuck.
I got really fucking high when I was in Denver and had that thought. Because we were watching some fucking movie on Netflix. I was like, well, have I been molested? And I just don't, like, I'm protecting myself from that?
Right.
But I highly doubt I've been molested.
I think I would remember myself getting molested.
Yeah, I think that's something that I would remember, but who knows?
Right.
I mean, I've been touched inappropriately by men or whatever. And
you had
I'm
a
not
guy
gonna
send you a
me too
cock
them. I'm
picture
just
the
gonna
other day.
Huh?
You had a guy send you a dick pic the other day.
Like,
Very
whatever.
disappointing.
But guess what? I'm not gonna fucking cry and bitch about it. Like, I'm a fucking
Well, you
grown-ass
shouldn't.
person.
It was a very
Right.
sad penis.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like getting touched inappropriately, shit like that. Like I'm just gonna fucking beat your ass if you're
Exactly.
gonna fucking touch
Yeah,
me.
we
in an
all
inappropriate way.
laughed. We all laughed at Mike Green's penis before we started.
Yeah, literally. Like, Mike Green, if you're going to send a dick pic, send it hard.
Damn, dude, why
And
are you
not on the toilet?
Yeah,
Like, come on, man.
Your dick's small.
Like,
It's not even worth it.
That's a confident dude, though. That's a confident mofo right there. Like,
What,
to
to
send
take a picture of his dick on a
soft-
fucking toilet?
A softie? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. That's a confident
I mean,
dude.
you could have
It-
at least like
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah,
fluffed
like-
it up a
Yeah,
little bit.
well, come on.
like had some fluffing.
Man.
Do guys do that before they take a picture?
I definitely would.
I've never
Do you-
done it, but I would. I would send a hard one. Like, I wouldn't send no softie.
So, like, if you're gonna send a dick pic, you're just like, oh, hold on a second, let
I
me
don't want
fluff this real
I don't want a
quick.
chick thinking I got like a fucking thunder chode or some shit.
Exactly.
Fucking.
That's a lonely guy, man. That's a lonely guy.
I mean, day 12 of quarantine, and he's sending like soft dick photos.
I'm just thinking in my head, like, how that thought process goes out. I want to see a picture of your dick. Okay. And then, like, you put your phone down, and you're like, all right, I'm going to think about something. And then my dick's hard. Okay, all right, I'm going to take a picture of it real quick.
It's a process.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And how many pictures do you think he took before the one that he sent?
Oh my God,
you think
so
that was
many.
his first one?
No.
There's no way, right?
Absolutely not.
If it was his first one, he's a goddamn serial killer, and somebody needs to check his backyard for corpses.
Dude, y'all like photo shoot that shit, like side angles and like from the top.
Gotta get
Okay, hold on a
lighting.
second, from underneath.
Guys, the iPhone 11 is a thing. There is no reason to have bad dick pics anymore.
No more blurry dick pics.
You can get that cool Coke can angle.
Yeah.
And just fucking shoot your shit, and you're like, oh, that adds like 3 inches.
Does it?
I would
Definitely.
imagine.
On the sides?
I mean, it's probably why the
I mean,
iPhone
I don't
11
know.
was made.
I don't have one,
Just
but
wide
I would
angle
imagine.
that shit. Wide depth
Yeah,
lens
you
your
just
fucking
Panoram?
dick.
Hey, just fisheye lens it.
Could you panoramic of your dick?
Yeah, that's the way to
Oh
do
my
it.
God.
That's the way to do it, right? I mean, I don't know.
Somersault.
I mean, I've gotten some pretty bad dick pics in the past, but that one
None
was a
for
new
me,
one for me.
I bet.
No,
That one was rough.
That one was on a toilet.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
dude, are you taking a shit while you're
He
like?
gave you the
you're like-
Blumpkin.
You did. Oh God damn! He Blumpkin my ass. But then when I sent it
But
back,
this
like,
is what she sounded like.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I drink vodka. I don't care.
Fuck it. Yeah, whatever.
no,
I mean,
he,
when does it? When's the line between it's a compliment and it's a creep? Right.
that was definitely creep.
That's creepy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not in conversation,
That's
Right.
what. Yes, absolutely. If you're
if
not
it's
in
an
conversation with
unwarranted
me,
dick pic,
oh, dude, that was totally unwarranted. I don't
No.
even know who that is.
That's crazy. That's
I don't even know who that
crazy.
is. I screenshot that, and of
you're a
course,
gutsy motherfucker to do that.
Yeah, dude.
I kind of respect it in a weird way. I kind of have mad
he
respect
went in
for
there
it.
like a Viking, like Valhalla.
Yeah, he's like, this bitch is gonna roast me, but I don't care. I ain't seen no pussy in 14 days. It's a numbers game. I gotta throw my dick out there. Eventually, somebody will be like,
Okay.
I'll throw you some pussy.
yeah, I ain't had no dick in a while. Like, oh fuck, somebody's gonna isolate that.
Man, now that now that thing is out to the public forever, though. If you
Yeah.
screenshotted that, you can put
Oh, I
that
have
anywhere.
Oh, it's screenshot.
absolutely.
You can put that anywhere you want.
Oh,
now.
absolutely.
You can tag him in it.
You
Yeah.
can draw like a mustache on it and a sad face.
Dude, that's
And then I went
the
and found
way.
him on. So I didn't get a chance. You guys were trying to look for him, so I found him on Facebook.
Oh, shit.
How's he look? All right, his face from a female perspective. What's he look like? Is he?
He looks like he works a desk job.
Okay.
He kind of looks like Dwight from Office Space.
Dude, Dwight's popular.
I
He
know,
gets
but I
ladies.
don't want that dick. I don't want that dick. That dick is not the dick I want.
I feel that.
But
I
he's
feel that.
married. He's fucking
Oh,
married.
no. Dude,
Oh, yes.
All you gotta do, and don't do this. Don't take my advice. All you have to do is send that pic to his
Yeah.
wife, and you ruin his life forever.
Dude, you want to hear a funny story?
I'd love to.
Okay, so a while back, like a hot minute back, I was like talking to this dude from Plenty of Fish for like a hot minute. And like he was just being a weirdo about shit. Like he was like, "You should come over and hang out, and we should like fuck around or whatever." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not interested in that. I
Right.
just want to hang out. Like that's cool, but I don't want to
Sure.
just throw my pussy out there for you to fucking nut in and be done."
Facts.
So this dude and me hung out a couple of times. This dude actually had a trip room where he like converted a closet and put fucking black lights and shit into it for them to do fucking Molly. And that's the reason why I started hanging out with him, because he had fucking Molly.
There you go.
So don't fucking sue me over that shit or try to address me. That's just a story. It's
don't even
not
know who it
real
is.
life. It's not real life. So this dude, I didn't talk to him in a while, and this random girl out of nowhere fucking called my phone, and she's like, "You've been screwing around with my boyfriend." And I was like, "Huh?" Because he had texted me out of nowhere.
Right.
He still had my phone saved. Like my phone number was saved. I said, "Girl, I haven't talked to him in like months. Months and months and months." And she's
Right.
like, "Oh, well, I found condoms in his car and we never use condoms." And I was like, "Well, you got other problems to deal with."
Oh,
Because it
God.
wasn't me. I didn't do it. And she was like, "Well, how do I know you're not lying?" And I was like, "Bitch, like I'm not lying to you. I would fucking tell you."
You guys
like,
have girl code, right?
So she
That's a thing.
FaceTimes me.
Oh.
She FaceTimes me. And so I pick up the FaceTime, right? This is like when iPhones were like first started doing FaceTimes and shit. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna I saw the FaceTime and I saw the number and I was like, I gotta answer this FaceTime because this chick is gonna fucking go crazy on me.
Yeah.
So I pick up the FaceTime and she goes, oh my God, you're so much prettier than I am.
Oh,
and just loses her shit and just like, I sound on the phone. I don't even know who this girl is. I have no idea who her name is or like any of that shit. I don't even know who she is.
Right.
But I sat on FaceTime with her for an hour and a half while she fucking told me about this dude.
Oh my God.
Holy fuck.
You went from the other girl to the therapist real quick, man.
I did, dude.
Holy shit.
But like when she FaceTimed me and said that, she was like, you're so much prettier than I am. And like did that like choky cry and like just like ugly fucking cried into the fucking iPhone. And I was like just sitting there like, because I have no fucking emotions. Like, fuck. I was like, they're there.
My
they're
little
there.
sociopath.
I know. for fucking real.
Wifey material, man.
But I was like, they're there, you'll be alright, you'll find new dick. Like,
Facts.
that's pretty much what I told her. And she was like, you're right, I will find new dick. Better dick. And I was like, yes, you will find better dick.
Yeah,
His
go, girl.
dick, I don't even know what it looks like, but I bet you'll find better dick. And she's like, I just can't believe this. We never use cotton. And she kept on going over that. And I'm like, so y'all just willy-nilly cream pie and fucking bullshit and stuff and just not giving a fuck.
That's the way to do it, though, in a relationship, right?
Yeah, if you
Fuck
got
it.
it. Yeah, if you
Gotta
got
take the
it.
gamble.
Yeah, when you trust the person and not when you're FaceTiming with somebody.
If I caught my girl cheating, right?
Uh-huh.
In any sense, whether it's a condom, whatever.
Would you FaceTime the dude?
No, I'd be like, okay, we're done. That's it. Moving on. I would not hit that dude up. Be like, yo, man, you fucking my girl? No, I wouldn't do that.
There's no fucking need. Like, take your L. You
Yeah.
know, kind of like
Yep.
your ex had to do.
He took a big L.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into it?
Oh yeah, I mean
Yeah, we
we've talked
can.
about it before. I don't care.
We can.
I mean, this dude we call him the honeydew because
Okay.
nobody fucking likes honeydew in a fruit bouquet.
No.
Okay.
They just throw that shit in the trash.
Yep. But so I went and did one of your open mics one night.
Yep.
Was talking to them like, yeah, I went and did an open mic. He breaks out this dusty ass DVD of his comedy clips that him and his comedy troupe used to do.
Sick.
Bro, the magnum opus of his entire comedy career was him smearing chunky peanut butter on his face and getting out of a dumpster. And be like, I'm a crazy homeless guy. And I'm just like, dude, you UBC fucking washout. Like, he was so proud of that fucking moment.
That's his moment. It's his time
And
to shine.
It was.
he wrote that bit himself is what he told me.
Oh, genius. I'm pretty sure that's not true because I saw the same bit from a child sitting on a counter covered in peanut butter one time. Have you seen that clip? I've seen that clip
I've not
before.
seen that clip.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Like,
I'm pretty sure like 5-year-olds have done
I
that
was
shit
like,
before.
it would have been funny if it was like Nutella and you were covered in shit. Like, that would have been, like, if the premise that you were covered in feces and coming up to random cars and shouting gibberish, that would be cool.
is he from Myrtle Beach?
God, no.
Or the area? Okay.
My new joke, though, is that he cleans, he's a janitor.
Okay.
So, Jesus Christ, don't fall down.
Why are you gonna fucking roast me like that?
stupid
No,
white
don't you
bitch.
dare stupid white bitch me. Did you stupid white bitch me?
I did.
Oh, God damn it.
Good
Janitors,
times.
man.
But yeah.
The world needs some janitors, though.
Yeah,
right?
well, he's been like talking to her mom and shit over the past couple months, and I was like, that's fucking weird.
That's super weird. Dude,
But
don't talk to your ex's parents. Like, if it's your ex, it's your ex.
no,
That's it. No.
just don't do it.
Like, come on. Just stop. Dude, one time I had an ex's mom hit me up. You know what I did? Nothing. I ignored it. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, we have nothing to say to each other. Move on. Move
Yeah.
on. That's it.
So this dude's like, well, do you think she'll like fucking come back to me once she's worked this out of her system? Like, nah,
Sorry.
that ain't happening.
There's 8 billion people in the world?
Well, he sent her some fucking email like, well, I'm just glad this happened because I'm at Harvard now. I was like, what the fuck is Goodwill Hunting doing? Cleaning toilets?
First of all, who sends an email to an ex? Like, come on. You gotta
That
send
was
a
his
text.
like main form of communication.
No.
Oh yeah, he loved
No.
And
emails.
it's when he called me.
Oh no! We didn't get into that.
No.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
He called me a human skin
We'll
tag.
just go ahead and what? No, what'd you say?
He called me a human skin tag.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
What does that even mean? You're a human skin tag. That sounds like some Jeffrey
No,
Dahmer
he called you a skin tagged man child. Is what he called you.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
I thought it was human skin
No,
tag.
he
That's a little cooler. That's cooler.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
called me one of my favorites, and we're gonna fucking merch the fuck out of it. Is the high priestess of shitbags.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
know.
love it.
I
Dude,
want it on his shirt so bad.
that's a respectable title right there.
I mean,
know.
the High Priestess?
like,
for real.
fuck.
Damn.
Give it to me. Yes, daddy. High priestess
Literally,
of shitbags.
like you could put on the back this.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I drink vodka. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
Like that's the anthem of
Yes,
the high priestess
it is.
of shitbags.
It is. But that was like such a like. Usually with breakups, like usually it goes really south, or it's like mutual, or like so like
Right.
just it's one or the other. Like it can't be like in the middle.
Yeah.
So that one just went really really bad. It did. I mean, he
Well, I mean, we did fuck on the couch that you made him sleep on for like a week straight.
I'd be a little upset about that.
He didn't know about that till afterwards. The reason we have a 1-star review, just one of them,
Oh, yeah.
it's from him.
is from him.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're
Hey,
convinced that
It's
it's from
good
him.
shit.
It happens. Well,
Yeah.
now he can listen to this and give us another
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah,
right?
exactly. He'll have to make like 10 more accounts.
Yeah, he probably will. He'll probably send some emails.
Tell all of his janitor friends at Harvard to go in 1-star fucking
Dude,
podcast.
but I will give him this. Like he went in on the insults and they were fire. Like
Okay.
he said my pussy smelled like an ashtray.
Okay.
Like that was pretty fucking funny.
I thought
That
it was
made me
tasted
laugh.
like an ashtray.
Oh yeah, it tasted like an ashtray.
Maybe
That shit made me fucking die laughing. I fucking almost peed myself.
that's his rollout to his comedy career, though, right? You know, he's
Well,
like
no,
bringing it back.
no. It didn't involve rubbing like condiments on his face.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
damn.
see, that's like his thing.
No.
That's like his carrot top, if you will.
Got you. Damn, that's so true.
Yeah, he doesn't
So-
have any props.
Well, what really sucked about it was like Eric and me have been friends. Like obviously, like I just like really got to know you, dude, and like I'm excited to like start like really collabing together, and like
Absolutely.
I'm stoked. But me and Eric we've known each other for fucking like over 10 years, and
It's amazing.
like Eric used to come over and hang out, and he would get fucking pissed because when I've gotten to that drunk point, I just go to fuck to bed.
Right. That's
I
the
just-
move. Yeah.
I just go to
This
bed.
bitch would leave me downstairs.
You stupid white bitch.
Would leave me with this fucking guy. And he'd
He's like,
want
you
to
leave
talk.
me with this retard. Fuck you, bitch.
oh, no.
She would leave me with this fucking dick nose for hours. Hours. And he just wants to sit downstairs and talk and look at YouTube and shit. I'm like, I'm too drunk for this. I need to go to bed. And then he'd like mosey on upstairs, but I'm just like, dude, the funniest shit was the first time we started hanging back out again last summer. And you fall out of your Barstool International and have this big ass bruise on your thigh.
Yeah.
And you run downstairs in your fucking thong and shirt with no bra on. And he's like, don't you want to put some pants on before you go downstairs? And you go, you hit him with that hot savage. He's seen my pussy before. I don't give a fuck.
Hey.
Like, god damn, you the realest.
That's a real one right there.
I can't. I have no filter. I'm autistically no filter.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like
you-
I really have no filter, and it really sucks sometimes because like it hurts people's feelings or makes them mad.
But sometimes, I think most of the time, that's okay, though. I feel like people have too many filters, right?
Yeah.
yeah, well,
Like,
I mean,
people
we
censor
all wear
themselves.
masks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why? Why do
I
we
mean,
do
mine's
that?
see through, but I mean, I can't really fucking
Good.
help that
Good.
shit.
That's the reason I like this podcast, is because when you cross the threshold of that door,
Yeah.
you can literally say whatever the fuck you want.
Love
I mean,
it.
but that's the
You're
beauty of it.
you're bathed in purple light
Love it.
in a purple room.
Dude, you have to get video in here.
I have to.
Yeah.
Like, this is a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate you guys having me.
Purple room, a purple light makes you look pretty.
It
So
does.
go ahead and, you look gorgeous right now, Murph. Eric,
you.
you look fucking gorgeous. Like everybody looks gorgeous right now.
So do you.
Purple light.
Purple's a good color for everyone.
It does. It makes
It's
you
the
look
color
pretty.
of royalty.
It's like a royal purple. Yeah, it's like it's not like a bright like neon. It's like a royal deep purple.
That's really like the color palette that I wanted when I started this. Is like I need a Victorian looking like
purple
backdrop, like that print that I have on the.
We'll have to take a picture of that for the.
It
Instagram.
really pops though with the black lights.
Yeah, it does.
It's sick
because
it's
it doesn't
pretty.
it doesn't have the black on it when the sun hits it and when the lights are off. It's just all purple, but because it's textured, the black lights pick it up.
I'm super stoked. It's so awesome.
I mean,
sick,
let me not suck my own dick too hard here.
Go ahead, suck away.
But I'm really proud of how this turned out.
He's throat fucking the shit out of him himself.
You guys nailed it. You guys are on brand. You have something going. I'm really proud of you guys.
Can you just take the "you" out of that and just put Eric? Because I don't
feel like a girl on OnlyFans right now. Give me $12.99 a month.
You know what I supplied? The TV and the fucking soundboard.
You need that. You need both of those.
Yep.
In the room. That's about it.
You need that too.
The four corners.
Without both of you, it might not work.
No.
Like, you guys flow off each other. You have a great relationship. A beautiful house. Beautiful podcast room. I'm striving to get to that point. I'm on episode 5, guys.
It took a lot of planning. So this really didn't come together in its like full form, and it's still not even fully developed yet.
You had this to do on your own, and then added me.
Yeah, I had the concept for this before this even started, and the original concept was to have like rotating co-host, and then I started dating her because she was actually going to be one of the rotating co-hosts. Because I wanted to like hit up people and be like, "Yo, once a month, come do a podcast with me."
Yeah, and I told him like when I was like, "Dude, like I'll totally come do your podcast, absolutely." Because me and him have a good like dynamic of like just bullshitting with each other and just nonsense. Like just that's what you need. You need some fucking bullshit.
Absolutely.
You need some bullshit added into it.
Especially in times like this, man. We're going through a pandemic, right? We need some outlet to listen to as a consumer to like take our mind off that.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's why I love your guys' podcast.
Aw, thank you, dude.
You know, like you guys talk about shit. I've never heard of mukbang until I listened to your episode about it. I've never heard of it.
Very popular in South Korea.
I need to go check out South Korea.
I know, right? It's actually pretty hot.
Hot South Korean girls sucking down
octopus legs,
lobsters. But I'm glad you brought up the virus because that brings us on to one of our topics that we've bullshitted 47 minutes for and not talked about.
Whatever.
It's Event 201.
Okay.
So, you might ask, what is Event 201?
Yeah.
Yes, I've never heard of it.
Event 201. It's really fascinating. In October 2019, the Johns Hopkins University pulled together the United Nations, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the head of UPS, Marriott Hotels, Lufthansa, and people from all over the world to run a simulation of a pandemic. But not any old pandemic. Johns Hopkins University came up with a scenario to test these business and political leaders, and it was a coronavirus outbreak.
Everything sounds so much scarier when a British guy tells me it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, the whole time I was listening to that, I was thinking, I wish I had that accent.
I know,
Dude,
I wish.
anytime I'm watching Ancient Aliens or some shit, which is my favorite fucking show, and if you hate on it, fuck you. Anytime a British dude gets on there, I'm just like, he's so much fucking smarter than everybody else.
He
That's all
just
you
sounds
need.
like it.
That's all you need.
That's why I like John Oliver over everybody else, because he's fucking British.
Oh my god.
But
So let's break it down.
I actually got my hands on their docket.
Uh-huh.
So let's check this out.
Okay.
This is like I took the best parts of it and put it together.
Okay.
Scary music.
It began in healthy-looking pigs, months, perhaps years ago. A new coronavirus spread silently within herds. Gradually, farmers started getting sick. Infected people got a respiratory illness with symptoms ranging from mild flu-like signs to severe pneumonia.
That sounds really fucking familiar, doesn't it?
Right.
It does.
So this is the simulation that Event 201 ran. So this is what Bill and Melinda Gates and all these like high-end billionaires were part of, and CEOs, which as soon as they saw the shit coming, this is why a lot of the CEOs stepped down, because they knew it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's what they actually tested for and prepared for. But let's continue on.
Sickest required intensive care. Many died. Experts agree unless it is quickly controlled, it could lead to a severe pandemic, an outbreak that circles the globe and affects people everywhere.
The mission of the Pandemic Emergency Board is to provide recommendations to deal with the major global challenges arising in response to an unfolding pandemic. The board is comprised of highly experienced leaders from business, public health, and civil society.
We could be looking at double the number of cases in 1 week and 16 times as many in a month if we are not able to stop the spread. That would be on the order of 500,000 cases, and it would continue to rise exponentially. In 3 months, we could be approaching 10 million cases.
We're at the start of what's looking like it will be a severe pandemic. And there are problems emerging that can only be solved by global business and governments working together.
We have known about CAPS-like viruses in animals and people for decades, but have not been successful at developing a licensed vaccine. And sure, there are new technologies that may help, but it's going to be difficult. I'm not optimistic about having a vaccine in time to
They already know what's coming.
This pandemic.
Every time I think I have found the vaccine for the coronavirus, it is caused by the faggots. The faggots have caused the coronavirus. And the number one thing the faggots like to do.
And then they eat the poo-poo.
They love to eat their own shit and feast each other.
Holy shit.
And take the drugs to make their assholes.
They love to take papas. Have you ever taken papas, Murphy?
I've never even heard of papas.
I didn't either until he
Do
showed
you
me
know?
that video.
Do you know about papas?
No.
Enlighten me.
Papas are the things the faggots want to take to loosen their assholes.
Oh shit.
I mean, that's a good day after Taco Bell.
Yo, it's talking.
We do not have Taco Bell in Uganda.
Yes, they do.
We're lucky to eat the flies that swarm around our faces.
Papas?
Papas.
Have you ever had papas before?
Did they like pop thus? Is that what they
Look, I'm just going to show you all some videos of gay black men fisting.
No.
How about that? Because that is the equivalent of me talking about papas all day.
Let's do it.
Or let's, you know what? We are getting off the task at hand. Let's just get back on the coronavirus. And let's not watch the faggots.
And then they eat the poo-poo.
I'm kind of interested in the fisting. Not gonna lie.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ow. I don't give a fuck. I do
The
not.
CAPS pandemic in Event 201 was catastrophic. 65 million people died in the first 18 months.
Damn.
The outbreak was small at first and initially seemed controllable, but then it started spreading in densely crowded and impoverished neighborhoods of megacities. From that point on, the spread of the disease was explosive. Within 6 months, cases were occurring in nearly every country. The global economy was in a free fall. GDP down 11%.
Jesus.
Stock markets around the world plummeted between 20 and 40% and headed into a downward cycle of fear and low expectation. Businesses were not borrowing, banks were not lending. Everyone was just hoping to hunker down and weather the storm. Economists say the economic turmoil caused by such a pandemic will last for years, perhaps a decade.
Oh shit! That makes me want to buy toilet paper right now.
I'm getting the fuck out of here, bro.
The breakdown of social cohesion could last even longer. We have to ask, Did this need to be so bad? Are there things we could have done in the 5 to 10 years leading up to the pandemic that would have lessened the catastrophic consequences?
All we had to do was stop the faggots.
Yo, this is real? This sounds like a horror movie.
Dude, but
this is a real event.
The sound effect is my favorite. Can we add that, please? Because I would...
maybe.
Boom.
I kind of want to get the 2020
I feel like the
sound effect.
Are they like doing the coronavirus like bass drop? Because that's what it feels like right now.
No, this is a real event that was done on October 19th.
Right.
They simulated a pandemic.
Yep.
That was a coronavirus.
What a coincidence.
Huh. Funny how that fucking happens.
Coincidences aren't real. There's either fact or no fact.
Facts.
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a
You
bitch.
can't fucking do shit.
You piece of shit.
Hey, how about you give me another beer?
Please. Hold on, I'm doing a clip. Give me a second.
You can play it and listen.
Oh, it's only 4 seconds. Or four. Hey, you know what? I might be able to do it.
Got sent to me and now it's deleted, but I'm gonna take a video of it so everyone can see it and repost it. Make sure you repost it as fast as you can because it's gonna get taken down again. I'm gonna rewind, press pause, press play now.
Alexa, did the government release the coronavirus?
Cheers.
According to Event 201, the government planned this event, created the virus, and had a simulation of how the countries would react. This simulation occurred October 18th, 2019. The government released the virus among the population and has lost control of the outbreak.
Dude.
Fuck, dude, you're freaking me out here, man.
There's some fucking guy's Alexa that just said that shit.
You're freaking me out over here,
No,
man.
fuck the Alexas. They do too much.
I love when I ask it if it works for the CIA and it just turns off.
No, you curse at it. That's why.
Well, I did call our Alexa a fucking cankerous whore.
Yeah.
Really drunk one night, and she's not been nice to me ever since.
No, she definitely shut off as soon as you said that.
But
so what do you guys think, man? Think this is on point? Think everything from October 2019 has been pretty up to par as they predicted?
Well, I'm glad you asked because on March 23rd, during a Reddit Ask Me Anything on COVID-19, eugenicist Bill Gates, he's got a new fancy title.
That's fancy.
Calls for national tracking systems, which is what they have in South Korea. Mm-hmm. Which is why they have cut the spread of their virus, because they have a national tracking system.
So they're tracking the cell phones, right?
They're tracking cell phones. They're tracking people that are infected. And billions of vaccinations is what he's calling for to protect the world.
So tracking.
And here's
to inject a tracking device into you.
I'm good, man. I'll take my chances with the virus.
I feel like anybody that's like, I want the vaccine, like I don't know how I feel about that vaccine. And I'm like, I'm one of those moms that.
Well, the vaccine can't be worse than the cure.
Hell.
Or the disease.
Yeah.
According to Biden, if we take care of the vaccine, then we'll take care of the cure.
Yeah, no, don't fucking.
Right?
I've talked enough about that right now.
So as of right now, we're at 1.2 mil. And
what amount of people that have the virus? Like what? Like
total confirmed right now, 1.2 million.
Like
confirmed.
Worldwide.
Yep, worldwide.
Okay.
So
that's crazy.
And it's been about 4 months, right? Since December, right?
Well, it's gonna get worse. It's not even gotten the peak, right?
Yeah.
No, we have not hit the peak yet.
Not
we
even
haven't
close.
hit the peak yet.
The U.S. alone has 311,000, and a majority of those, 113,000, are in New York right now.
Okay, yeah, because they're in close confined spaces with each other.
I don't know about you guys, but I've got my plague doctor outfit on order.
I'm kind of looking for my apocalypse outfit. I feel like I'm just gonna go with something really slutty.
I think I'm gonna wear a mink.
Ooh,
Dude,
do it!
Yeah, you feel me?
Why wear mink when you can wear person?
Oh.
You just get a well at the bottom of your basement and just, get fat girls to go down. We're sure a great big fat person.
Love it. Love that.
You can measure out with a tape measure.
I might go old school, get a yardstick.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're fat enough.
You feel me?
Is it fat enough?
I'll get a couple of them just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, every dude has a few mopeds in their phone registry.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like their contacts list, every dude's got a couple that are like fun to ride, and you just hope your friends don't find out.
Oh, so that's what a moped is.
Talked about that yesterday on the podcast, Murphy's podcast.
Yeah, go check out Murphy's podcast.
Wait, hold on. I'm kind of like confused by this. What? So a moped is something that's fun to ride, but you don't tell your friends about?
Yeah, you don't want your friends to see you on a fucking moped or a fat chick.
No.
You don't want to be seen in public with a fatty.
What did they take a picture of you?
I'll break the goddamn phone.
It's Photoshop. I don't know where that came from.
Fucking shit on me. He shit in my face.
Oh, damn. Some kinky shit right
I love that girl. I wish I could find her TikTok.
So how bad do you guys think it's going to get?
I think it's going to get bad enough where things are going to be completely shut down.
I think it's going to reshape the entire way the economy is structured.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah. That's the way it's looking, right?
I mean, I personally like Duterte's approach. I don't know if you guys know who Roberto Duterte is.
No.
Sounds like a rapper.
Or, excuse me, Rodrigo Duterte.
What is
It's his brother.
He is like fucking butchering this name. I'm not even looking at it.
Dude, he's from the fucking Philippines, man. He's a Philippine dictator that kills drug abusers.
The guy that said, "Hey, if you leave your house, I will shoot you."
Yeah, he's like literally like if you have the virus and you leave your house, we'll fucking gun you down.
Respect,
dude. I mean, I'll pour out a 40 for him right now. That's like mad props. Like he's like, if we think you're on heroin, we'll kill you.
Dude, it's crazy because if that was our president, I would be shot dead right now. I'd be shot dead right now because I'm out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not even that. His whole thing started with his war on drugs.
Drugs, right? Yep.
So his war on drugs started as if you were a suspected drug user, no trial, nothing, no drug test. If they just thought you might be on drugs.
You were trying to explain this to my 9-year-old, and he was like, "Huh?" Like, just
what are drugs, mommy?
Yeah, no, just like mind blown. He's like, "Why would they shoot you if you're on drugs?" Like, and I was like, "I don't know, because you're on drugs." And he was like,
"Well, they're trying to speed up the process. Let's just be honest. You're gonna die from an OD eventually, anyway." But
get it over with.
Yeah, just I mean, you're using the property that somebody else could use for the betterment of their selves.
Oh, gotcha.
Why are you being a drag on the society? So
is that what it is?
He would gun people down in the streets. He'd send like his fucking dudes on mopeds.
Oh fuck!
Crazy.
God damn it!
To go with like his Gestapo to go and just gun heroin addicts down and opium addicts. But now he's doing the same thing for people suspected of having the coronavirus.
Not actually like having it.
Yeah, so if you're fuck having seasonal allergies, you better just stay the fuck home.
Fucking for real.
Like, it's springtime. There's pollen.
Yeah.
I've been vaping for 2 years. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. That's insane. And that's a real guy. That's not a character.
What is he, a dictator?
Yeah, he's a fucking Philippines, right?
So they're dead. They're dead.
Yo,
you're dead.
If you bullied that kid in like 5th grade, you're dead, dude.
Yeah,
you're dead.
Oh my god. Could you imagine what he did? Like if he was bullied, like how much he like fucking he probably killed all of his bullies, like line them the fuck up
For
and
sure.
like cut their dicks off and then shot him in the head.
This is the last thing they probably heard.
Yeah. 100%.
That's insane, man.
He probably like live cut.
I really thought that was going to be like multiple. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Why is that on the soundboard?
I don't know. I need to add that.
For sure. That's a good one. Yo, send that one to me, man. I like that one too, man. Pow, 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 pow.
Pow, pow, pow.
Pow.
Yo, man. Do you think that's where we're headed? The U.S.? Do you think like eventually?
Honestly, that's how it should have been from the get go.
It's crazy.
I mean, look at how shittily South Carolina's handled this.
We're at 1,900 right now, and what 41 deaths? Don't quote me on the deaths.
I mean, we live at the
quit
beach.
looking a while ago.
We live at the beach. People don't fucking care.
But
They're
I
like,
know.
I'm an American.
I did see a BuzzFeed article that was like South Carolina is the worst out of all states at It's self-quarantining.
Well, our fucking governor hasn't fucking declared a state of like stay at home.
That's
so
because
these people are
McMaster
like,
is a big pussy
they're like,
boy.
should I go to the beach? Should I not go to the beach? Should I go to the grocery store? Should I stay at home? Like, what the fuck should I do? I mean, like, me and you are fucking offenders in that shit because we've gone to the store fucking 2 times in fucking 4 days.
Yeah.
And spent $200 like goddamn children.
So the pictures on here are pretty hilarious. It's like a packed beach. It looks like it would in like right before summertime on all the beaches.
Yeah, they probably pulled
everybody's
like the
out
most
of fucking
packed
work.
shit ever.
It's insane.
There's a picture of a Lowe's parking lot and it's like jammed full.
They probably pulled like some like fucking clip art image or
Hell,
something
there's
like
probably
that.
a picture of me walking into fucking Lowe's, getting these goddamn black lights.
Man.
My fat ass just walking into Lowe's looking, you guys got black lights? Yeah, we got 2 left.
Oh my god.
Got anything purple?
Did you feel like such a shithead going in there?
Dude, well, first off, me and your kid walked around for 30 minutes looking for the goddamn light bulbs.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like walking around looking
You're
like an
such a good-
asshole.
You're better than Fran Drescher. Like, you're the best nanny ever. Like, you're just, I don't know. Actually, I might retract that statement after this fucking shit, because when he was like, he was playing Fortnite and he was like, I hope you burn! I hope you burn! And I was like, God damn it!
Well, no, he's fucked it up already.
Okay. Well, he's
what I
9.
said to some kid was, I hope you die in a fucking fire!
Yeah.
There's probably some kid in the Philippines playing right now.
Oh, no!
I hope his parents got gunned down by the dictator.
Oh,
we got Fran Drescher over here, and Nanny Eric, like teaching all the important shit.
You know, he should be honored to have my wisdom.
I don't know, but when he told me, he was like, "You should
bestowed
#1
upon
rule, you should always kill the enemy," and I'm like,
Number one rule.
I don't know how I feel about this interaction right now.
Yeah,
maybe you're better off coming to work with me. Maybe not.
He's gonna have like, you know, a necklace made out of human ears by the time this is done.
Did I tell you about when he wanted a necklace made out of my nails or like nails?
What the fuck?
He wanted to he was like telling
This
me
is
about this.
news to me, and I live here.
This is fucked up. So this is some shit.
I
from
have
my
no
fucking
teeth
9-year-old.
left by the time
He was like half asleep, and he was like, "I wish I could pop all your nails off and put them on like I have acrylic nails." And he was like, "I wish I could pop all your nails off and put them on a necklace." And I was like, "No, you can't do that because they're like glued onto my fingers." He was like, "You'll get over it."
Well, expect to see me in 20 years on the next episode of Making a Murderer.
That's an early Jeffrey Dahmer right there.
It's fucking Jesus, Buffalo Bill. Remind me never to let him watch Silence of the Lambs.
No, it's not allowed. Not in this house.
Oh,
but that shit popping my nail. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pop your nails off and wear them as a necklace." And I was like, "Dude, like, no, you can't do that." And he was like, "Why?"
Dude, what if he's the next biggest fashion designer though, and he does that, and that's like the next big thing after the pandemic?
Like fake acrylic nails popped off with some bitch.
If he can like buy us a house and a podcast studio, I'm totally cool with it.
Dude, that'd be sick.
No, fuck you. He's not picking my nails off while I'm like dead asleep. He'll like get like
that's
some.
how you get the best quality product. Just the fear.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean that's what I tell people that are like vegans. They're like, "How could you eat an animal?" It's like the fear makes the meat taste better.
That's what Hillary Clinton says, right?
Maybe Bill.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Man, the world is crazy.
Is
man.
he talking about pussy?
14-year-old pussy.
Hopefully. Hopefully, man.
Bill's like, I was just trying. The only reason I put my dick in that 14-year-old Hillary was I needed some stress relief.
Is that what it? Is that the motto?
I mean, I can't wait till I'm that like powerful and rich where I need some stress relief.
I don't think, no matter how powerful I get, I think I'll be into the same shit I'm into now. You know,
there's like a weird line where you make so much money, you just are like, I'm untouchable. I'm gonna fuck children now.
Nah, bro.
No, there's enough people in the world, dude, that are like billionaires that are just like kid fuckers.
Right. Oh, for sure.
I mean, look at Prince Andrew, dude.
Yo, where's he been at?
They excommunicated him from the family.
Where's he been at? I don't
They're
know.
like, you've brought fucking shame upon this royal family.
Dude, how about Harry and Meghan coming to the U.S. now? You heard about that?
I thought they were going to Canada, and then they decided to go to L.A., right?
They went to Canada, now they're going to L.A.
Okay.
And Trump's like, hell no, I ain't paying for that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
We don't owe shit to them.
Damn right.
We kicked their ass in 1776.
It's America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we whooped their British asses. Oh, fuck, I'm drunk.
Man, dude, it's a crazy time to be living in. It's a crazy time.
It really is.
Like, it's exciting.
I never thought in my lifetime that I would ever go through something where I would have to be on a stay-at-home. I really did not. I wonder if this is how people felt in, like, World War II when they were, like, having to, like, do, like, or not World War II. We'll use, like, what is it, like, the Cold War when they had to do, like, fucking, like, drills for, like, fucking nuclear bomb bullshit and stuff.
Fallout shelters and shit.
Yeah. I feel kind of like that. Like, but, like, on a different scale.
Yeah.
But, like, where am I, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I mean, I only am working, like, I mean, my real job, like, my office job is 20 hours a week. I mean, my hours are cut and fucking bullshit.
And that's better than most people.
All I know is I'm doing my part. I'm staying home and playing video games like the loser I was meant to be.
And here's the crazy thing about it. Technically, you guys are working right now. This is work.
Yeah.
This is work.
I mean, we actually have the only jobs that are, like, left in the country.
Media?
Yeah.
Dude, media? Dude, think about it. This is probably going to be, if this keeps going the way it's going.
I mean, this is the only way people are going to be able to even get anything.
Yeah. Dude, talking about it. And dude, this is why America, not to go on a fucking rant.
Go
for it.
This is why America's the best country. Because we have the freedom to sitting down with our uneducated asses and talking to a microphone. So all you guys are listening to this, you can't do this in China. You can't do this in Canada. You can't do this in North Korea. You can't do this in Argentina. You can't do this almost anywhere else in the world except America. And even though we have the highest COVID cases, we're still here talking about it. Right? We're still here discussing our opinions and how we feel, whether we're right or wrong. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know.
And you know what? We're probably going to be able to do that so much faster.
Yep.
With the age of 5G that is upon us.
What do you think about 5G? I'm a little nervous about it.
Oh, dude.
Honest. A little bit nervous.
There are some clips that I have.
Oh my god, I read that article, and that shit had me fucking a little baffled.
I'm a little nervous. Like, before we start, do you think they're correlated, 5G and coronavirus?
So, in 2013, I think in Denmark, some, like, high schoolers did an assignment where if, like, they put a houseplant next to a router.
Okay.
And it killed the houseplant.
Oh, shit.
So, that's caused a big thing, like, does Wi-Fi fuck people up? But there's certain plants that, like, absorb radiation.
Yeah.
Like electromagnetic fields. From what let me play some clips.
Please.
So, here's the first one. If you'll load, that'd be great.
See, if we had 5G, it would have been loaded by now.
So that's right next to it.
Talk nice to it.
Look at this. Have you seen anything like that in your life?
It's a dead tree.
Right there. The transmitter on the top.
Okay.
Now, how is that? Explain that. The right hand side of the tree that's not next to the transmitter, the growing away from it, is okay. I mean, look at this. Look at how shocking. Look at all the bark falling off.
So, explain what I just played.
So, I've seen a few clips like this. So, the clip you just played, there was a tree right next to a 5G transmitter. And a few feet away, a tree not so close to it was perfectly alive, but the tree next to it was completely dead. I've seen clips of dead birds surrounding a 5G transmitter, clips of dead bees.
Glad you said that, because I have a clip of dead bees.
It's
So does it mess with their electromagnetic field?
I think
it's like...
I think it could.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, let's be clear. But
none of us do.
If it looks like a tree, I'm going to call it a tree. If it looks like this transmitter is killing living objects, I'm going to say, yo, it looks a little weird.
And the tree's dying.
It's a little sus.
I don't want to get around it.
It's a little fucking sus.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around it.
And they're putting that shit on every telephone pole.
Yeah.
On every building.
In Europe. Have they done it in the U.S.
Yo,
yet?
all over. We have one by the Surfside Walmart.
There's one right by our house.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, on top of the fucking water tower.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
Crazy. And that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know.
Because they just do it.
They just do it.
Install it. We don't know.
That's the big cover-up. They think, like, there's a conspiracy that COVID-19 is a cover-up for them to roll out 5G unopposed. Mm-hmm. Because there's a ton of petitions against it in the UK. So much so that last night, people started burning down 5G towers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to get into this just yet.
There's one in Louisiana or something that just got burned down.
There's a couple, but I have some more clips.
I'm going to tell you what's making people sick around here while y'all running y'all mouth talking about some coronavirus. You see that tower right there? You see that right there? That's what's making people sick. That's right there. It's kicking out radiation like a microwave, which weakens your immune system, which zaps the oxygen out your blood, which gives you the appearance that you have the flu-like symptoms. This crap right here, they're trying to take us out of here while y'all running your damn mouth. That right there. That's what's making people sick, and that's what they plan on using to take us out of here. And these devices right.
Do I believe the coronavirus and 5G are connected? Probably not. But do I believe the government is using this coronavirus deal to pass a bunch of 5G legislation? Fuck yeah, I do. Because given the government's track record, they will pass anything when they get a fucking opportunity to.
Yep.
Because they're all about their kickbacks.
Yep.
But in the UK last night, they noticed a bunch of 5G towers going up, and they torched the motherfuckers.
Yep.
Burned them bitches to the ground, and I have video of it.
Yep.
How they got the fucking fire to get stoked that goddamn high, I don't know.
That's impressive. Let me ask you this. 5G. First of all, what's the point of it, right? I don't know. What's the point of
It's
rolling
supposedly
5G?
the fastest internet connection possible.
Okay, right. So is our internet not fast enough? I've never really had too many internet problems with my phone, computer, laptop, whatever the fuck. It's pretty fast.
Certain dead zones, but other than that, no.
I haven't had any issues.
A lot of people are thinking
I mean,
it's...
like, you just reconnect if it... Oh, okay, now it's working.
Done.
A lot of people are thinking it's a direct energy weapon type of deal.
That's what some articles I've read, but the articles I've read, I don't know the source.
Well, there's a riot control deal that they attach to like SWAT trucks that uses microwave signals. That heats up the human body temperature and just makes people like leave an area. Ooh. So they're saying it could be a weaponized version of that. It could affect your brain waves. Mm-hmm. Anything that could disrupt your brain waves, which we're seeing in birds and bees.
Right.
Yeah, I mean they run off of like electromagnetic signals.
Yeah, that's
right?
how they
communicate, and that's how they move, and that's how they like navigate.
Like
their world.
that's how birds migrate. That's how bees migrate.
I have so many questions. First of all, here's the biggest stuff. I've talked about this on Twitter with a few people. First question I get is okay, why would cellular providers want to kill their own customers? It's the first one I get.
It's not about so my answer to that, it's not about killing. Right. It's about controlling. If you can like dampen someone's cognitive thought, they're easier to control.
Absolutely.
So
you get an air horn.
I think I might have one actually.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's a good point. It's a really good point.
Hold on.
I actually pulled up like what the symptoms of radiation poisoning were. Like when you are under that.
Perfect. Bravo.
Bravo.
Oh, this is a good one too.
So, second question. Let's say 5G is harmful. Let's say we know it's harmful. Let's say we know it does all this stuff to us. What do we do about it?
There's nothing we can do, man.
You know what I think we do? We do exactly what we're doing right now. We talk about it, we put it on the internet, and hopefully someone that's smarter than us does something about it,
Well,
right?
I mean, the way it's going to work is they're going to do what they want to do.
Right.
Because that's just how it's going to work. Unless somebody stands up to them and tells the powers that be, go fuck yourself. It's going to happen.
I feel like the human nature is to like survive and adapt, and like that's like our human thing to do.
Yeah, but when we're all 45 with cataracts and
No, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is like that mentality is like that is through fucking caveman ages of like survive and adapt, survive and adapt, survive and adapt.
We're here. Yeah, we're here now.
So like you might be mad at me, but I don't think 5G is the thing that's caused this.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm about to make a fucking suit out of aluminum foil. Like like Saul's brother in Better Call Saul.
Let me ask you this, because I had that thought this morning, actually. Let's say 5G is that dangerous, right? And we make an aluminum hat, right? Oh, you're not getting my brain. Have you ever seen aluminum in a microwave?
It melts.
Dude, it goes crazy, right?
Yeah, it melts.
So
sparks.
what if we've been indoctrinated into thinking, oh, we'll do that, and it's even worse?
We're just melting our fucking brain.
Because what it's doing is bouncing the microwave off of the aluminum.
Man, it's crazy.
So here's some symptoms of microwave illness. I have a good amount of them. Headaches, dizziness, nausea, skin rash, itchy skin, burning skin sensation, tingling sensation, tremors, muscle spasm, muscle and joint pain, restless leg syndrome, foot issues, low/high blood pressure. Both sides of the spectrum on that one.
Yeah.
Facial flushing, dehydration, body metal redistribution. That one sounds fucking crazy.
What the fuck is that? Copper is iron and iron is copper.
Iron. Jesus.
So that also sounds like me being hungover.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it gets worse.
Oh, okay.
Leukemia, lymphoma.
Oh, okay.
Difficulty concentrating, brain damage, mood disorder. I feel like this is a fucking ad for like PrEP or some shit where I give like the awful side effects, but you don't get AIDS.
Yeah.
So increased irritability, decreased trust in people. So paranoia, depression, anxiety, ADHD/ADD.
Have that.
Digestive same.
Dude, do I have 5G syndrome? I don't know.
I think that might be
syndrome?
it.
Oh my god.
I think I have it.
Do you have digestive
You
issues?
have COVID 5G.
Do you have abdominal pain?
I mean, when I work out.
Do you have an enlarged thyroid?
I have no idea.
Do you have hair loss?
I'm getting there.
Me and you both, man. That's why I have Hims. Shout out to Hims for letting me keep my hair.
Oh, fuck.
Testicular/ovarian pain.
If I get kicked in the balls.
Sperm mobility.
It moves.
Miscarriage.
I don't know. I don't think I have that.
Electromagnetic sensitivity.
I'm a little sensitive to electricity.
There you go. Tinnitus.
I'm not 100% sure what that is.
So, actually, that's something I'm developing because I listen to music full blast and don't...
Oh, yep. The ear thing?
The fucking humming in your ears.
I do have that. I do have that. Yep.
Hearing loss. That's another one. What? Regular sleep patterns.
No.
That's something I deal with. Insomnia, I deal with that. Chronic fatigue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. Well, I think, see, it's hard to judge because ever since the quarantine, I've been sleeping whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So it's like,
this is one that's kind of like been fucking with me a little bit. Deteriorating vision.
Dude, driving at night, man, that sucks.
So I don't have that issue. When I look at my phone first thing in the morning, it's just blurry as fuck, dude. Yep. And that just started like within a month. Me moving into this fucking place next to that goddamn water tower.
You're freaking me out right now, dude. I gotta get the fuck out of here,
Eye
bro.
damage, cataracts, immune abnormalities. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking read. I'm drunk. Altered sugar metabolism. Maybe that'll work for me. Asthma attacks, bronchitis, pneumonia.
Nope.
Inflamed sinuses, chest pain, blood pressure, heart arrhythmia, heart palpitations, and that's it.
So are we going to have to just move to the middle of Wyoming on a plot of land and just not have cell phones or
Well,
internet.
the key is to burn down the 5G towers. I think the Brits were onto something.
Right.
Like, if you take them out of play, then... Because probably, honestly, one of those 5G towers, I would say, might cost several million.
For sure.
You burn down enough of them, and these companies will belly up. They can't continue to produce them.
That's true.
You think they're just like, fuck it. I mean, how much money are they really making off having 5G?
Shit. If they get $1 trillion
I mean, if they can
loan,
control... Yeah. I mean, for Christ's sake,
like
the CIA lost a $20 billion black budget.
Right before 9/11.
Yeah. Well, a couple years ago, too. They're we can't account for that money.
How do I get a job at the CIA? How do I do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, Brenda gets a $20,000 birthday party at accounting. So, you know, they're like, we can't... Well, they can't... The problem with government spending is they can't fall short of their budget.
Uh-huh.
Because they'll lose that money for the next year.
Yeah.
Right.
So they just buy shit just to keep increasing their budget.
Yeah.
Because then they can validate getting more money.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we maxed our budgets out last year. We need more. So then they just buy like...
So Brendan from accounting has a bomb-ass birthday party and just
they spent 10 grand on a cake. That's kind of where it's at. It's
like a cake boss to
you
make
get
that shit?
you get the government cake contract.
Mm-hmm.
So they go and buy a cake from Bilo or whatever grocery store is near you,
Uh-huh.
and then that cake's $10,000.
It's an expensive ass cake.
That's how government spending works, folks.
I'm trying to even factuate that. I don't even understand where you're coming with that.
Well, what do we do about it? What do we do? Like, what do we do?
I mean,
right? Because
I've given my options. You just drive a box truck full of fertilizer and diesel fuel
Here he goes.
right into the Pentagon. You just do it.
This is when we get hunted down.
You take one for the team. You go all Timothy McVeigh with it.
Yep.
I wouldn't be mad about it.
I'm going to be in federal prison.
Don't be a piece of shit. I don't know what to tell you.
This is where it's going to go.
Why are you wasting my tax dollars?
Well, at least I won't have to ride the pink canoe because I'll be in fucking isolation because of you.
Yeah, I mean, you're going in the hole.
I'm definitely going in the hole. They're like,
I will be killed.
I'll be too dangerous to be in general
honestly,
population.
I'll be if the government really had an issue of what I've said so far, they would have got me at 8 episodes ago. They would have black bagged me 8 episodes ago. Went up behind me at a Popeyes while I was ordering a chicken sandwich and like black bagged me and drug me off to Gitmo. And made me listen to like Sick Puppy or whatever fucking shitty metal band they made people listen to over there.
Hand me a $50,000 and be like, he doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, he's not a person anymore. We unpersoned him.
We unpersoned him.
I get really deplatformed. There's no like
shadow ban you.
Yeah, I get the real shadow banning, not that bullshit that it did to Alex Jones on Twitter.
So 5G, what do we like? There's nothing we can do.
No.
Right? Nothing we can do.
No.
Like I said, man, burn down all the cell phone towers in your town. Do it.
I need my cell phone. I need to call people. I need Angry Birds.
We're keeping 4G. 5G towers look very distinct.
Mm-hmm.
So these big multi-channel towers.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll know it's like a bunch of offset rectangles when you see it.
Yeah.
It's not a regular cell phone tower. Everybody knows what a regular cell phone tower fucking looks like.
Yeah.
This does not look like that.
No.
And the guys installing them are wearing fucking hazmat suits, if that tells you
If
anything.
that tells me anything, what the fuck?
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they're wearing fucking like radioactive protective hazmat suits. So that's a key fucking indicator. So honestly, I would say just talk to your congressperson. Just tell them, like, we don't want 5G here.
We're good with 4G. Thank you.
Or move to Montana.
Thank you for your service.
Just move to Montana. Out in the middle of
Those
nowhere.
are your two options? Like, move to the fucking wilderness and
kill
like
me.
tell your congressman?
You know, you either talk to your local government or go full Joker-fied and just burn down the fucking everything.
Shoot
Just
Robert De Niro? Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, just blast Robert De Niro in the face. and tell everybody what a lone wolf you are. or move to Montana.
That's a scary future, man.
Like,
Fuck.
and then get killed by a super volcano.
All right,
Shit.
Let me ask you this. So, do you think this is all real? Let's say this is all real, right? Hypothetically. Do you think there's people that will survive through 5G and our genetics will just adapt to this radiation?
I mean, evolution is such a huge thing.
That's the thing. Like,
I feel good about my chances. I feel good about it.
I mean we'll be the first ones to go blind.
For sure.
Like, we'll be the first ones fucked.
Our kids will be superhumans. They'll be able to do fucking everything.
If CRISPR can do what it needs to do, they can genetically modify genomes and shit.
Yeah. Eric has talked about this quite a bit.
Oh, we talked about it on my podcast too.
Yeah.
The Build-A-Baby, right?
Yeah, Build-A-Baby. Yeah.
He's talked about this to me quite a bit.
Gattaca!
Would you do it? Would you do it?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I think I
Hold
might.
on, individual answers.
I might
because we're
do
individual
it.
people.
I wouldn't be the first person to do it. It might be like the 10th generation.
I'd be the first. If they're like, hey, you have a 3% chance of your baby coming out like inside out, I'd be like, fucking roll the dice, dude. Just put it down out back, feed it to the wolves afterwards.
So that's his individual answer. My answer is such a hard thing because it's such a natural thing. Like it's a human. Actually, no, it's a nature thing. Like, how do you control like what you get to decide? Like, you.
Fuck that. I want Das Ubermensch.
So I did a DNA test recently. I figured out I'm 3% Nigerian. If I
That's
can
cool.
If I can harvest that 3% Nigerian,
Can I say 3% of the N-word?
No, you can't. No, you cannot. No. So if I can harvest that and splice that little part of my DNA, and then whatever my partner is, and make it like a half Nigerian, half Irish, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then make them super fast and you can fly.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Done. You got me.
See, you have an easy, simpler like concept. Like Eric, all he wants is like, all right, good hairline, like fucking fast metabolism, like
that's a beautiful thing. Like whatever flaws you have, let's correct them so your next 2, 3, 4, 5 generations are like perfect human beings. But think about perfection. Then what? Okay, I'm perfect. Now I have no self-improvement.
Dude, you don't have any kids, so like you haven't been through it. Like when you first, you first find out you're pregnant, like as a girl, the first thing they do is make you fill out this fucking form that's like 4 pages long. That's like every health issue you've ever had.
Wow.
And then they go through it, and then as soon as your child is born, they do all these fucking tests to tell you what's wrong. Like I kind of see where the CRISPR thing is kind of is a good thing because then you could catch that shit from the get-go.
Right.
You could. Because you could avoid it.
Yeah.
But then the other part of me is like, why do you fuck with nature? Because if you fuck with nature, like, if we've watched enough fucking Jurassic Park, if you fuck with nature, nature finds a way.
Right.
And you were about to get fucked.
And, oh, man. It's a gamble.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah, it's a gamble either way. You know, I would love the idea, because ultimately, aren't we evolving to become the perfect species? Isn't that like
mentally, yeah.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah, mentally, yeah. That's what we want.
So,
but is it actually obtainable?
But what is perfect, right? Like what is the ultimate species, right? What is the ultimate being?
Perfect is a state that all of us like imagine.
I don't think
it's a thing that we actually. But like Eric and me have like talked about it or whatever, like about having kids and stuff like that. Like
I said, if one was retarded, I was gonna leave it out in the woods for the wolves to raise, so it could be like that Mongoloid in 300. They're like, dude, it was all hunchbacked and shit, and like tried to kill everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say that turns into a horror film where he comes back.
He's joking, but like half serious. Like,
I've said this before since I was like 17. I was like, if I have a retard kid, man,
what do you do?
It's fucking going out in the woods. I'll let the wolves raise it, and if it comes back to kill me, like the gypsy said, then so be it.
Man, I might keep him. I don't know.
That's some like Oedipus shit, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you fuck a retard?
No.
No, you wouldn't fuck a retard.
No.
Well, somebody paid you to fuck a retard.
I fucked a Nazi.
You fucked a Nazi?
Yeah.
Well, you're not talking about me, right?
I don't know. Man.
What? So elaborate. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Like, all right, how Nazi are we talking? Talking about American History X?
Well, before we get into this, let me just hit you with this.
Yeah, I get that one.
That was not the one that was supposed to be.
Which one were you trying to go for? Oh, page 2.
You stupid white
Yeah,
bitch.
stupid
That's
white
the
bitch.
one.
Yep.
That's the one.
Quite white.
So
Nazi fucking.
Tell
Nazi
us how you
fucking?
fucked a skinhead.
He lived with his parents, so let's just go ahead and start there.
Well, can I ask you one thing? Did the carpet match the drapes? Was it completely shaven?
No, actually, he had some fucking fuzz down there, but it was bald.
Goddamn.
Okay.
It was fucking bald.
Okay.
Bald. And he had a shit ton of fucking swastika tattoos. A shit ton of
Are
them.
you sure he didn't have like hepatitis?
Huh?
I should have probably got you tested first.
No, I've been tested before. We're good.
I don't need no hep from prison.
Nah, shut the fuck
Hep
up.
from Hitler, man.
No, because you're going to enjoy this story because it's not even a full-on fucking.
It was just a blowjob, Eric.
No, it wasn't. It was worse than that. It was worse than that.
He put it in her butt and then put it in her mouth.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even that.
No ass to mouth?
No. So this dude, I met him through like through an online dating site.
Plenty of fish?
Because maybe, I don't know. We're not gonna divulge on that. Thank you, Murph, for the fucking throw under the bus. Honk honk.
It's a callback. It's a callback.
Oh, don't worry. Half the people that don't listen don't even know what Plenty of Fish is.
I know, right? So this
That was
dude,
gibberish.
I went to go meet him up at his parents' house, right?
Okay.
And he lived in their attic. He had a shit ton of fucking like swamps.
Hold on.
Oh God!
A
Here you
Nazi
come.
lived in an attic?
Yeah.
The irony of that.
I know, literally.
The fucking irony of a Nazi living in someone's attic. It honestly fills me with so much glee.
Yeah.
Dude, did he have a diary too?
No.
Tell me he had a fucking diary.
Way worse. There's way worse. This could go this could be a fucking book series. This could be a Lifetime movie.
They have it. It's called Mein Kampf.
Well, I was gonna say the diary of Anne Frank.
My dating experience with this guy
Okay,
could be
let's
a
talk about
fucking okay. So he like introduced me to his parents, and his parents were so nice and so sweet, and they're like they're the first girl that Adam's ever brought over, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Because you're white.
Is that what? No, dude. He asked me about like the DNA shit. Like, and I was like, I don't know, dude. I'm a fucking mutt. And he was like, do you have any black in you? And I was like, maybe. And he was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And he was like, but so this dude. Long story short, I'm just gonna skip to the good part.
Skip into the mic then.
Okay. So skipping into the good part. I had to work that day at 5 o'clock. And I drove all the fucking way to Wilmington to meet this dude. And it was like 3 o'clock. And I was like, all right, dude, like, I gotta get going. Like, I gotta go. And he was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna jerk off. And then if you can just, like, look at me. And if you'll just put this outfit on. And I was like...
Was it like a skimpy Nazi?
No.
Was it a miniature mustache?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the guessing keep going because it's not even in the realm that you guys are going
Was
in.
it a...
Were you a Fraulein?
No.
Was it a... like a rapper uniform? Like a black, urban... Okay. Was it...
So you're coming from this like place of like he secretly loves black people. I'm like, what is the most stereotypical Nazi thing to?
It's not even gonna be that. You're totally out of it. I promise you.
Oh, you make you put on like a fucking Japanese outfit?
No.
It was a Russian outfit.
No.
Okay. I give up, man. All right.
Okay, so we're gonna
It's
go.
the Battle of Stalingrad. All over again.
He's like I'm gonna have you do something for me and you're gonna think it's kind of weird, and I was like, all right. So he like walks away, and then he's naked. I'm fully clothed, and like he's naked. He comes back with a tampon, and I was like, all right, what the fuck is that for? And he's like, I want to watch you put this in and jerk off to it. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, put it in where? He was like, well, you can do it in your pussy or in your mouth, and I was like, well, I'm not about. So I straight up took a fucking tampon and put it in my mouth so this dude could jerk off to it. And stood there like a fucking
Stupid white bitch.
stood there like a gang member, like with half of a tampon hanging out of my mouth.
Were you on your period during this?
No!
Oh, no.
But he had a period fetish, I think.
That's some dark
He had a blood
shit.
fetish. I don't know if that's like a Nazi thing.
I think that's like some Corey Feldman shit, bro.
That's like... I watched Lost Boys one too many times growing up, and now I have a thing for girls with hypodermic needles and piercings.
That was the weirdest thing ever. I like stood there while he like angry jerked it and like made eye contact with me, and I was like, all right, he's just like gonna
He's
angry
mad.
jerk. So then I put myself in a happy place. I was like,
See,
I'm just gonna think about other things other than this
What you
interaction.
should have done after he nutted was walked up to him and said, I'm a Jew. And then like left. And he'd be like, oh, fuck.
You would have fucked him up permanently for life.
He would have
The
killed him.
tampon
I
shit-
jerked it to a kike.
Dude, the tampon shit really like just blew me away.
Where do you think that stems from? Childhood?
I don't know, period
Like-
sex, I guess. I don't fucking know. I didn't even know where that came from. But
I
the
feel
fact
like
he
my
was-
guess was solid. Like, I watched Lost Boys one too many times, and now I can only jerk it to, like, period play.
But when he was like, you can put this in your pussy in your mouth, and I was like, well, I'm not putting this in my pussy, so 'cause
Or I
I don't
wonder if
even
he-
like you that much to even show you my pussy right now. So.
I wonder if, like, his first time was, like, was somebody on the
I look
period?
like one of those like 40s like characters like Mercy, with like a tampon hanging out.
Bugsy Mogs? You look like fucking Bugs. God damn it.
At least he was an honest Nazi.
I mean, but it was really so. Then like after that, after he nutted, right? He like nutted into his hand, and I was like, okay.
You know where he's not nutting?
What?
Into the fucking mic.
Fuck you, dude. I'm in the mic. I'm in the mic.
Now you are.
I'm in the mic. I could be any closer to this mic.
You stupid white
God
bitch.
damn it. So he like nuts in his hand. And he's like, all right, I guess you can leave. And I was like, all right, bye. Do you want your tampon back?
Yeah,
that was the most like lackluster tampon story I've ever fucking heard.
Fuck you, dude.
I was really like,
over here
I
fucking
was
confused.
hyped as
I'm
shit.
entertained.
I mean,
I'm
I was
entertained.
hyped as shit when you're like, yeah, I made a Nazi cum one time. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be
I thought
amazing.
but to be honest with you,
This
I
is
thought
classic radio here.
I thought it was going to be more elaborate than that, but I don't have much for you. I'm all
I thought
about
he was gonna
honesty.
make you wear like a fucking lederhosen or,
No,
or
dude.
some shit.
No, dude.
Be like we were going to Horsecast House or Cafe Vienna.
I guess
like,
he was just wanting some blood. That's all he wanted.
So he was a vampire Nazi.
Maybe.
That's like a terrible Netflix like straight to DVD release.
I know,
Independent
right?
film.
Vampire Nazi. What was that shitty Abraham Lincoln movie? Like Abraham Lincoln
zombies.
Vampire Hunter?
Yeah. Vampire. Yo, I forgot all about that one. They tried
Oh
though.
my
Dude,
God.
Sharknado was one of those movies that they really tried.
Oh,
and they put out
stop.
like 8 of them, right? Didn't they put out like 8 Sharknados?
Yeah, I think it was
really-
5. I think they caught the hint at 5, and they're like, we got to change it up. Let's release Piranha.
Dude, piranhas are terrifying.
My buddy had some.
Oh,
like
hell no.
all right, so I grew up in not far from where we're at right now, and my buddy was a pawnbroker. Rest in peace. Who's dead now? He was murdered.
Rip.
But he had 2 piranhas named Mickey and Mallory, named after the
Natural born killers.
exactly. So we would throw mice in their fish tank constantly, like at least twice a week, and watch them just rip rats and mice all to hell. Like, just disintegrate them. It was wild, dude. Like, and he could have went to prison for both of those. Because they went in the Intercoastal Waterway, they would have, like, bred. But they just, like, let him die when he got murdered. So
That'd be crazy if piranhas infected the ICW.
I mean, it's not the first invasive species to infest, like, America.
Mm-hmm.
Look in Florida, there's a place where Nile monitors, like a breeding population, got released. And they just come and snatch people's house pets and shit. 15-foot Komodo dragon looking lizard. Just comes, like, the reason they call them Nile monitors is because they're known to just get pissed off and kill Nile crocodiles.
Damn.
Like, just crazy. Straight up fucking gank them out of the water.
Don't they, like, bite their gums to, like, bleed as an aggressive,
Yeah, like, they just try to make themselves, like, pour blood out of their mouth just as a defensive mechanism. Like,
out of aggression.
It's the most fucking metal shit ever.
It's like a Slayer music video.
Yes!
Literally. I think I might wrap this motherfucker up by playing 7 seconds of Raining Blood.
Let's do it. It's my ringtone.
Dude.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Mine's Biggie Smalls for now, but I think I might do a special version of Raining Blood, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Skrillex remix?
Close. Reggie in the Full Effect.
Hey.
Ooh, yay. Wait, do you want to drop the socials before we do Raining Blood?
I'll let you do that. And then Murphy, you can drop.
Okay, so I'm going to drop the socials. So make sure you follow us on the Vulgarians podcast on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on the Vulgarians podcast or _pod on Twitter. I mean, you can find our podcast anywhere. Anything that you can find a podcast on, Red Circle, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, any of those. Please go follow us. Be a fan. Be a Volgie. Make her a khaki so he'll stop being fucking pissy.
Yeah, go to all over shit and share it with your friends and quit being cunts.
And I'm going to pass it off to Murph.
So this is great, first of all. Thanks again for having me.
Absolutely, dude.
Follow me on everything Murphy's podcast. My personal is Murph from Myrtle. Give me a subscribe on YouTube. Give me a like. Give me a comment. Let's connect. And thanks again.
All right, here we go.
Yay. Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Love.